Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your year reading 2020. So it's going to be exciting to see what are the main highlights for you for this year. So I'm going to use more than one deck. I'm also going to use some oracle cards. And let's begin. We have Five of Wands reversed. So there is a conflict that is finally gonna stop or diminish. It will finally get smaller, if you know what I mean. So an issue, a conflict is finally gonna almost completely stop. We have the Chariot, and I think it's gonna happen whether you do something or not. I feel that the conflict is going to finally cease. Okay? Even if the other person would like to continue this conflict, they can't, because something is going to move forward. Something is going to change, something is going to move forward, and this ends. I'm going to put more cards on this one here. You have Three of Cups. So there is a reason to celebrate this year. You have a victory this year. You maybe also will have another child, or to have your first child. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So even if somebody in your circle wants to sulk or wants to be in conflict with you, they can't, I feel. It's because you have other people who are happy for you and your success. Okay? So if you're dealing with a grumpy Leo or a grumpy Taurus, they're not gonna be able to be grumpy with you, because there are other people who are really happy to be with you, happy for your success, and things are moving forward, and this here is stopping. It's diminishing. It's not going to be so a big thing anymore. And I think that person also is going to see that other people don't care about them being not giving it any attention, basically. Okay? Yeah. So this is great news, Sagittarius, that somebody is finally going to stop bugging you, because you have other people around you who are supporting you. And let's see why you have a big Emperor here. So an Emperor is deciding about Ten of Pentacles. So you might get a big project this year or not. It's a huge deal here. Or you are deciding, Sagittarius, if you want to invest a lot of money into something that means change for you. This could be in relationship with other countries, an important trip maybe. Okay, you are deciding about that, to invest. It's a huge thing, so you might also decide not to go on a trip or not to invest your money into it, because maybe you don't have this money. And I think when you are going to give up, then another idea comes in, and you are probably going on a trip to somewhere where you have already been. You might find a solution, or you might stay there for a shorter time because you can't invest so much money. Ten of Pentacles is a lot of money. But you are probably going to go somewhere where you have been before. And it's a great learning experience. Six of Cups, you've been there before. It's a great learning experience. And you can be, Sagittarius, a little bit guarded, because when we learn new things about ourselves, it can be a bit scary to the ego, okay? So you might be a little bit defensive, but you're going to learn a lot on this trip if you decide to go. And it's some quite interesting lessons here on that trip. And you need to be prepared to listen to other people. You need to be prepared to do different things and to take on this burden to see yourself with new eyes. And don't be too defensive, because it's gonna be even more difficult for you, okay? You're gonna push yourself out away from the learning experience if you are too much in your defense mechanism, and then it's gonna be really heavy for you. So if you go on a trip, if you go into a new experience, be open. And sometimes for some of you it means that you need to cry, or you need to lose something from yourself. Okay, so it will be a journey where you have a great communication with yourself, with your inner being. Okay, and the Chariot also talks about trips. Let's see this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there is a person here. So there is only one person, I feel, who is a bit not happy about your success, or not, they are watching you somehow or criticizing you even. But I think you can distance yourself to this, because you have Three of Cups here. You have a lot of other people around that is supporting you, who are very energetic. You have Four of Cups reversed, which means to be engaged and very happy and positive people. And you have this person here who is saying some stupid things to you. You don't even know what they mean. Just ignore it, because later on this person will have their own problems and will have to deal with their own problems themselves. What is this Chariot about? Let's see, Chariot. Yeah, so Sagittarius, you will learn some things about yourself this year, and it can hurt a bit, but you see you have a great surge of energy here after that. After shedding some sadness or past, you have a great new beginning after that. So let's see with the new, not with the new, sorry, with some other deck here about 2020 Sag. What is going on? So I feel some sadness, or some past needs to get out, and you will get stronger. Okay? So the Page of Swords is reversed in this deck. You have the Page of Swords upright on that person who is challenging you, and there will be less control from their side. Okay? It's gonna diminish. We have Two of Pentacles upright. Right now you are maybe still in some kind of limbo when it comes to this controlling or critical person. You maybe not yet know what to do with them, but things are going to take care of themselves with this challenging person here. We have the Six of Pentacles upright. Things are going to be settled into the right places. Okay? So if somebody has bothered you, they will not bother you anymore. We have Nine of Swords again. So Sagittarius, if something is really troubling you, you need to let it go. You need to cry. You need to let it out somehow. Don't stay in your mind. You have the Star reversed. So somebody is maybe critical of you, but they need their own healing, okay? This could be also an Aquarius that is bugging you. And don't let other people believe that you're not a star. Don't let them. It's their problem. It's their problem. Let's have some more cards. It's their problem. So this could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, Gemini that is bothering you, could be a Taurus. So we have the Three of Swords reversed, which is great. So this person is gonna slowly stop bugging you. You have other people who support you. It's great. Yeah, they're gonna lose their power somehow because other people are around. The Force reversed. The Force is not with them. So yeah, you're gonna get some new foundations, some new strengths from other people. And you have the victory card. What can I say, Sagittarius? You have a victory. You have something to celebrate with others. A great project. It's not in the beginning of the year, but it's here. It's coming. Maybe in the 5th or 6th month. And then later in the fall, you might have some great celebrations. We have a Virgo here with the 10 of Pentacles. So you might borrow some money for a trip, maybe from a Virgo, or a boss might give you a higher pay, or you maybe will be able to find some more money for something that you want to invest in, Sagittarius. Wow, here we have the Pope. So this could be a very talented Taurus, extremely talented Taurus. Why are they here? Yeah, so if you had problems with the Taurus, they're gonna stop. They will get their ego in check, and they are upright also. So when the Pope is upright, they are using their knowledge and talent for a good cause, and people are listening to them. Because I think that this Taurus, or whoever it is who has been critical of you, an Aquarius, whatever, maybe a Capricorn, they're going to see that other people don't get along with this criticism, and they're going to stop. They're going to see that people don't listen to them, because you see the Pope reversed. There are two people listening to them. And this Taurus is going to realize, okay, people are not on board with what I'm doing or saying, and their ego is going to turn around, okay? And they need some time to change, but they have to change. And they're going to get somebody else who is criticizing them. So we have a King of Cups reverse who's going to be quite nasty. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They're just going to give it back to them. So whatever we do in life, it's going to get back to us, right? So I think you know that, Sagittarius. What is this? You're going to get some offers. So if this person changes too fast, don't believe in it, okay? They really need to change, and they're going to need some time to change, and they have another person bickering at them later on. What is this? We might have a great contract on its way from a Pisces with a lot of money, possibly. You have a chance. The 8 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So you're going to get appreciated from other people. So you don't need this influence. And you don't need to listen to a person who has been criticizing you for a long time. You don't need them anymore. You don't need their opinion anymore. That's amazing. So let's see what is the most important for you, Sagittarius, this year. You have the Moon reversed. So you're going to get to know some truths about yourself. And you might need some time to meditate this year, Sagittarius. Things are changing, or they already have changed, and you are adapting to the changes. Don't close yourself off for change, or don't close yourself off when life is showing you things about yourself. 4 of Swords reversed. So this year, Sagittarius, it's very important to get the healing or the self-knowledge you need, because you need to be done this year with healing. You need to be done with it. You need to really get to the bottom of yourself, of your ego, of your fears, and also your defensiveness. Okay? You need to get done with your healing this year. Okay? No more escaping. This is like a mirror here. You need to be completely honest with yourself. Okay? And that's going to help you forward. So let's see some oracle cards here. Sagittarius this year. Let's try with these two. I'm gonna take this just away a little bit. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm getting also another picture here. So, Sagittarius, being a star or being like somebody in the public or giving out statements in front of people, it demands a lower ego, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes, Sagittarius, maybe you are a little bit in your own world and you need to make your statements out to the public accessible and positive, so you don't come across as a dogmatic person or a preacher or I know what I'm talking about kind of way. You need to change the way you communicate to the public or to a group of people, if this is at work, for instance. Okay, I'm just going to check something. I'll be back in some seconds. So if you see yourself as a teacher or as a person who has a lot of knowledge, even if you're not a teacher, you really need to know not what you're talking about. You really need to say it in the right way. You need to find the right way to communicate with people. And I think that you have a little bit of a misunderstanding what it means to be a star, what it means to be an example for other people. I think you have a little bit of a misunderstanding here. So you have the knowledge, you just need to find the right way to say it or to express it. And also, if you are claiming to know something, you need to live what you preach. You need to know what you're doing, not just having the knowledge. Okay? So think about that. It's like I'm seeing that you would like to be elevated, or you would like to be a star, or you would like to be promoted maybe. So think about how you communicate to a bigger audience. Okay? Because you have a lot of knowledge. You are the curious sign who is always expanding. You are the sign, Sagittarius, that wants to expand all the time. Okay, so you have the Scorpio here. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So there is something that you need to adjust or do differently, or you need to have the courage to face yourself and face other people in the same time. To also have the courage to face your own ego, to look at yourself in the mirror. You also have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So this can be to contemplate about your own self-confidence, your own ego, your message to the world. If you see yourself as a teacher, why do you see yourself as a teacher or as a big person? You need to know, what do I have to give to the world, right? Because otherwise you can come out as a person who is teaching other people and they don't want your advice. It can come off as nosy, or it can come off as that you are a bit kind of better than other people. Do you know what I mean? So really have a look at how to deliver knowledge, how to talk with people. Otherwise, they are going to see you like this, that you are in your own world. This is Neptune and the moon. And sometimes people can even see you as a hypocrite if you come off that you know what you're talking about, you know everything, or you are even better than others, even if you don't want to come off that way. Or you maybe think that you are less than you are. It can be the other way around. And if we seem like we don't know what we're talking about, it's a pity, because you have a lot of knowledge. You just need to say it in the right way, express it in the right way, Sagittarius. So, wow, please comment on this reading. It looks like a great year where you get rid of a critical person, finally. They will give up, they will stop doing that thing that they've been doing. And it looks like you can get a big project this year. But you need to have a long, good talk with yourself and face yourself this year, to meditate a bit about what you want, who you are. Okay? So Sagittarius, I wish you absolutely the best this year. A great year, full of surprises, good ones, and a lot of victories and good projects and happy times. Okay, so have a happy 2020 and see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.